Hi, this is Eric Hansen with Communications Conversations. I'm here today with Scott Monty at Blogwell in General Mills, Minneapolis, Minnesota. How are you, Scott, today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine.
Excellent.
You just actually we're just kind of celebrating a successful day. You just got done presenting. You were one of the last presentations of the day, and you talked a lot about the two most important things in social media are product and leadership. So talk a little bit about your relationship and how you've kind of coached Alan and the rest of the senior leadership team along at Ford.
Well, largely the senior leadership team doesn't need any coaching. They're all naturals at this kind of thing. They are leaders, and by leaders, what I mean is they walk the talk. They are just real, approachable people. They have a specific business objective in mind. They're very clear about what it is, and clear about what they expect out of everyone. And at the same time, they're inspirational. So they're encouraging everyone that works with them and for them to be part of this great success story, and we are all completely committed to it. And obviously, you can't do this kind of leadership, this kind of inspiration, if you don't have the plan and if you don't have the product to back it up. And our plan started 2.5 years ago in late 2006, where Alan Mullally put this master plan together to really laser focus the Ford brand to improve our quality, and we're now number one in quality. We've surpassed Toyota, and to improve our fuel economy so that we are best in class in everything that we do. And we actually have the product to back up those claims now. So that's the kind of thing that inspires people.
So speaking of inspiring, another story you told in your presentation was interesting about it's kind of the concept that Best Buy adopts locally, the power of one customer experience. And you talked about that gentleman who reached out to you on Twitter, and you connected with Alan. He helped influence his purchase decision. Talk a little bit about that experience and what it meant for Ford.
Yeah, we had a guy who was a 15-year-long VW Audi driver, and admittedly a skeptic. And he started following what was happening with Ford. And one day he tweeted me and he said, I've test driven a Ford Edge twice this week now. Mm-hmm. Scott, have Alan Mullally call me and tell me I'm not crazy. I said, all right, what's your number?
Half joking, half serious.
Right. So he went out that Saturday and he announced he was going to buy a car that day. So I emailed Alan. I said, Alan, here's the backstory. And he had heard about it already. I said, call him. And the guy gets a phone call from the Detroit area code, and he thought it was me, so he let it go to voicemail. And then he picks up voicemail, and he's like, oh my God, it's the CEO of Ford Motor Company calling me. And they had a 20-minute conversation where Alan just listened to the guy talk about his vehicle experiences, his dealer experiences, and Alan wasn't just sell. He was genuinely interested. And what he did was he enacted the whole team to pull into gear and to do what needed to be done to get this guy to walk out of the dealership in a Ford. And he now owns a Ford Edge.
And that's the end game for you guys. That's
and then he blogged about it and told everybody that he knows.
Right.
And actually, I mentioned this in the presentation, but the link was shared by so many people, whether it was through Twitter or through our internal clip sheet service or what have you, that it actually crashed his blog.
Oh my God.
So we took him out because
you took him out, right? That's fabulous. Wow. Great story. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for presenting today, and thank you for being a pioneer out there for us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.